Hi everybody, this is Sherry from Succulent Babies. I wanted to share with you today one of the most amazing small miniature gardens that I have actually created and many times that I have made them. As you can see from over here, I have one out there. It is raining here today in Los Angeles, so I am inside of my little canopy tent trying to stay warm. And as you can tell, I put a lot of my stuff inside, but outside it's all wet. So this is what happens. So I wanted to just talk to you about miniature gardening and the requirements that go into it and how long it takes to get those requirements to go where you want them to go. You do know that miniature means small. Okay, so when you're looking at purchasing a lot of your items that you're going to be using for your miniature, a lot of the stuff that I use really basically is little toys. And these little toys, you can literally get any kind of little toy to create your miniature garden. Now this is the fun part. The fun part is when you go out and you try to find little animals like this one. There's a kitty cat right here. There's little houses that you could put in, and you can have a theme. Most people do have a theme that goes with their little garden. Now let me just go back over here and show you. So this basically is growing right now. What you see right here is wildflower. Okay, there's wildflower growing right here, and then on this side is grass, real grass, and some wildflower seeds have come over into this side. So this has been growing. Now this is where you have to have patience. Let me just turn this around. The reason why I'm talking about patience to you is that it takes patience for that to grow, okay? It takes time for it to grow. Sorry, I look a big old mess. But let's go back down in here. This is the reason why you have to wait. To get the wildflower seed to grow took about a week and a half, close to 2 weeks. I didn't give up. I thought, is the seed not good? Once again, I'm telling myself, is it not good or is it bad? So you have to get a product that works for you, okay? Which I did, and I will post down below what that product is, and if you like, you could actually purchase it from me as well too, because I mix them up. I take a whole bunch of wildflower seed and I mix them up, and that's how I make what I make, okay? The grass seed is for sun and for shade. And that's important because if you don't have it in the sun most of the time, because it's raining outside, I put it inside of this canopy, as you can see where I'm at. Okay, I'm inside of a canopy. And I have to be inside because if I'm not inside, I'm gonna get wet. And this actually would flood out too. So you can see I do a lot of miniature gardening. I have boats, I have little houses. I go for little plants, I go for little figurines, I go for smaller little plants. This is something that I do. I got a fountain. Now this is not just one part of my garden. Let me step out of here to show you. I have hundreds of succulents, and I start them from seed as well. So I have them all growing. I do a lot of stuff with them, okay? So let's get back over here to this one. Get out of the rain, okay? So when you're looking for succulents in terms of the smaller ones that you're going to use, you're going to have to go around your garden and you're going to have to pick up some of your cuttings. Now, stem cuttings are okay, but some sizes you won't be able to use them, okay? You also can do some really cool, I would say, design as you can see from this. These are live succulents now, growing on this frame. And they have been growing. Okay? And I did a video on this one, so you can look this one up. You know, this to this date, which is February 13th, they've lasted that long. So you also need to water them, and that's a requirement that you need to do. But I'm always looking for smaller succulents to use in my gardens. Okay? So when this gets a little bit high, the grass, I take a pair of scissors and I come in with the scissors and I trim it down. Okay? I take my rock, my stone, and I create the pathway at that time. Once it comes up, I know where I need to go to make that walkway. Okay? And then I also add other elements into this. And it's interesting because you can do so many styles and themes of small miniature gardens. And you can go way out there. I don't use too many small figurines in any of my gardens, because the more you put those figurines, those items into it, it takes away from the natural beauty of that miniature garden. So my basic way of doing it has always been, let it go natural first. Let's see what we're getting from this. Let's go from there. Now you can always add small miniature plants. No, this is an aeonium, okay? And it looks like a sunburst, you know, the color of it. And so you could, you know, you could plant that into there and it will stay small. The depth of this is about 3 inches. Now I have a lot of small succulents, and I save every single one. I don't throw anybody away. I have so many. It's amazing. I have the birds trying to eat over here. This is so cute. Oh, even in the rain they came out. Aw. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create one of a kind. Now this one has some red in it, so you know you could take the top off of the red part, and they do grow back. Believe me, oh they are, there they are. They're eating. I put the bird seed out for them. I feed the animals. That's me. Okay, so there. So wildflower seed, grass seed, get yourself a nice pot. This potting soil is organic. EB Stone Organics. You can put a lot of stuff into your displays, your gardens, toys. I got them all over the place. I create many. Oh, and I wanted to also share with you, I make children's books with these miniature gardens. So if you're interested in purchasing one, let me know. Till then, I'm hoping for the sun to come out because it's raining in Los Angeles. All right, guys. Thank you.